Hello, Suzanne here. Welcome to Excel Intuition's If Function Examples 2 video. If you haven't already done so, I recommend you download this particular companion workbook so that you can examine it and learn from it and try functions on your own with it. So we're going to jump to the worksheet labeled Nested If and Range Lookups. And first thing, I want to just explain what we're seeing here. I'm trying to adjust the page so that you see everything that I want you to see. We've got an illustration of stages of blood pressure readings, both the systolic blood pressure on the y-axis and the diastolic blood pressure on the x-axis. And the example we're going to do here, we are going to have an outcome to each of these blood pressure readings, the systolic and the diastolic, based on whether it's either above normal or lower normal. If it's in the above normal range, we'll say it's above normal. And if it's in the low or normal range, we'll say low or normal. In this case, we're doing an if function, a single if function with only two outcomes. So looking at this illustration, the systolic blood pressure is in the low or normal range if the systolic reading is less than 120. The way we're interpreting this picture is the lowest pre-hypertension reading would be 120. And for the diastolic blood pressure, we're interpreting that to be low or normal if it's below 80 in the diastolic axis. So to implement that, we have on another worksheet labeled blood pressure tables, we've got the systolic table array with the lowest value for the low range is 0, the lowest value for the normal range is 90. The lowest value for the prehypertension is 120. And we've named that 120 in the systolic table array sys above normal. And we see that this systolic table array is vertically organized. The lowest range in the top left corner and the highest range in the bottom left corner. The diastolic table array is arranged horizontally, and the lowest value is in the top left corner, and the highest value is in the top right corner. And again, the lowest value in the prehypertension range, 80, is named dias above normal, so that we can use those named ranges in our if function. So going back to the nested if and range examples, we're going to look at our if function with two outcomes. We see that we're testing if I6, the systolic blood pressure reading, is greater than or equal to sys above normal, then our outcome is going to be above normal, else our outcome is going to be low or normal. For the diastolic blood pressure reading, that's in column I, cell I7, we have the same structure of an if function. If I7 is greater than or equal to dias above normal, and we know what that is, that's 80, then we're going to say that the diastolic reading is above normal, else we'll say it's low or normal. So we just divided the blood pressure readings into either being in this normal low range for the one of the outcomes, or above normal could be anything from pre-hypertension up to stage 2 hypertension. And we see that in the case of these two readings, the systolic and the diastolic, they're in differently rated ranges for this person's blood pressure. Their diastolic is lower, according to the chart, than their systolic. And we've got another if function here that just tests whether or not these two ratings are the same. If J6 equals J7, then we say they're in the samely rated range. Otherwise, we say that they're in differently rated ranges. Thank you.